The following program has been generously funded by the Patterson Foundation. This book is cool.
Hello, and welcome to this episode of This Book is Cool. My name is Beth Duda, and I'm the director of the Suncoast Campaign for grade level reading. We have a wonderful book to share with you today. The title of the book is Not Quite Narwhal, and it was written by Jessie Sima. You can see on the cover of the book that we have a unicorn that seems to be swimming in the ocean. That's a hint about one of the things that makes this book so cool. And we have a special guest with us today to tell us why she thinks this book is cool. With us today, we have Jacqueline Moore. Hi, Jacqueline, how are you?
Hi, Beth, I'm great, good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being willing to talk about this fantastic book.
It's my pleasure. I think everybody is going to love this book.
Well, what's one of the reasons why you think this book is cool?
Well, the art is absolutely adorable. It practically sparkles with fantasy and sweetness. Plus, who doesn't love narwhals and unicorns?
That's very true. I want to show the audience one of the pictures so they can see what you mean about the book sparkling. So, we had a book that we talked about earlier that was about a narwhal, and it was called Narwhal, Unicorn of the Sea. And I think that's the first time that I really thought that unicorns and narwhals are similar. What makes them similar?
They each have a horn. And so I think if we try to think about what they might be thinking, if they saw one another on land or in the water, they might think they look like they're related.
Yes, and I love that idea, especially in the beginning of the book when we see our little unicorn who's swimming in the ocean with all of the narwhals, and he feels the same, but then also realizes he's different. And
Yeah.
I love that because I think it's a feeling that many of us have as human beings, that we feel similar to other people, but then there are things that make us a little bit different.
Exactly. And that point does come out wonderfully in this book. And the funny details are wonderful in this book, too. Like the unicorns roasting marshmallows on their horns. Really? And the rhinoceros at the very end that tells Kelp he's a unicorn, too. So they are relating and feeling like they're similar, because they are.
Yep. I love the travel aspect of the book, that the unicorn has to travel a very long way to find other unicorns, but then he misses the narwhals because he grew up with them, and so he travels a very long way to be with them and feels kind of torn that he has to make a decision. Does he want to live with the unicorns or does he want to live with the narwhals? And I love happy endings.
The coolest part, again, is it's about love and acceptance. We humans feel that too, as you said, Beth. And these quote unquote different creatures responded with love and acceptance when Kelp was courageous enough to say, I'm different. And that was the whole point of this book that was so powerful that we can all learn from.
How wonderful when our friends accept us for who we are. And it's a wonderful gift that we can share, and I think a gift that proves that we can be very good friends when we give that acceptance to others. It's a fun book with a great message.
It is a beautiful book. I think it's a message for all of us, for all ages. I know the children are going to love this. I think their parents will love it too if they're seeing it for the first time during the project. And I love that help doesn't have to choose.
I agree. And it was so wonderful for you to spend time with us today. I appreciate that. I hope that you have a wonderful summer full of great books and great friends with lots of acceptance.
Well, I wish the same for you. Thank you and goodbye for now. I'll see you all reading throughout the summer.
Talking to Jacqueline makes me feel happy. She's such a warm and accepting person and is so very kind. I loved what she said about how Kelp, that's the name of our little unicorn, how he felt when he was accepted by his friends. And I noticed that the author put a message on the cover of the book. It says that Jessie Sima grew up unaware that she was an author illustrator. Once she figured it out, she told her family and friends, and they took it quite well. It's wonderful when our family and friends accept us for who we feel we are on the inside. It's a gift they give us and a gift that we can give other people. Now, Jessie shared this wonderful book with us, and one of the gifts that she gave us is some terrific words for our word bank. The first word for our word bank is the word current. Current. Current is a body of moving water. Our next word for the word bank is the word creature. Creature. An animal or a person is called a creature. We're going to add the word shore to our word bank. Shore means the land along the edge of the sea or lake or other body of water. Shore. We're going to add the word anxious to our word bank. And anxious means to be experiencing worry or nervousness. We're going to add the word delicacies to our word bank. Delicacies. Delicacies are things that are considered high quality and very pleasing. Sometimes little chocolates are considered delicacies, or fancy foods can be considered delicacies. Our final word for the word bank today is the word gallop. Gallop. To run fast like a horse. And in our book, Kelp learns how to gallop after spending most of his life swimming in the sea. Our activity for today is for you to become a unicorn, or perhaps a narwhal, depending on how you're feeling today. And you can do that by making your very own horn. I have one here as an example. So this has been covered in fabric and decorated with this ribbon, but the ribbon can also be the thing that attaches to my head. So I can look like a unicorn, or maybe a narwhal. You could make one unicorn horn, or you can make one for everyone in your family, and you could become a whole family of unicorns. Or narwhals. It's really your choice. If you do make your own unicorn costume, I hope you'll take a picture of yourself and send it to us. You can send it to connect@grade-level-reading-suncoast.net. We're also interested in your own episode of This Book is Cool. Pick out a book that you really like. Select reasons why you think the book is cool. Put in some words for our word bank. And create an activity that goes along with the book. You can send your episodes to connect@grade-level-reading-suncoast.net. Not Quite Narwhal is a wonderful book about acceptance. I think you'll find it enjoyable. And I hope that you'll share it. Share it with your family and share it with your friends. Remember to be kind to each other. And reading is the key to succeeding. We'll see you again very soon. Bye.